Hello, I'm Adam Paul Morgan and thank you for clicking on to what is one of my vlogging Adam videos, which I talk about the this, that and the other and whatever seems to spring up. But today of all days is World Book Day, where mainly children go to school dressed in their favourite book character. So whatever it be, Harry Potter, Marvel, Alice in Wonderland, yeah. You get the imagination of the child through reading the book and they go dressed to school. Or is it pushy parents trying to outdo other parents at school for dressing up? Because Amazon orders have shot up for costumes, etc. over the past few days. But I thought, as it is World Book Day, I thought I would share my favourite book with the world. My favourite book. The Oscars Academy Awards, yeah, was on the other night. Leo finally won. Hooray, happy days. But, lads, if you're with the other half and there is a film or movie that you really want to watch, but it's a bit action, the example I'm using right now is Mad Max. Now there's two fellas, if I ever meet them, I want to thank them, and that is Leonardo DiCaprio, who won Best Actor the other day, and Tom Hardy. Now, the reason I want to thank these chaps is because normally there's a film I want to watch, recently Mad Max. I want to watch it, got an evening in with the beloved, and I want to watch this film, but the wife doesn't. No, she doesn't want to know. Why? Because it's not her type of film. But this has happened in the past with Leo, but in this case it's Mr. Tom Hardy. I'll thank him if I ever meet them. All I do is mention that Mr. Tom Hardy or Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio is in one of these films, and the disc's in the Blu-ray player like a shot. Now, if these fellows, or chaps, wasn't in these films, I wouldn't get to watch them on my evenings off. But because these fellows are sort of poster pin-ups and what have you, I get to watch the films that they're in because I want to watch the action, the drama. They just want to watch Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio and Mr. Tom Hardy. So if I ever get to meet them, thank you for being in these films just so I can watch them with the beloved there. Most people who know me do know every now and again I like to go into the outdoors and go exploring, which is fair enough. It gets me away from the video games and the films. Basically, it gets me up off my backside and gets me moving about a bit every now and again. But my chosen footwear was the Brasher Super Light 2, built-in Gore-Tex and all that malarkey. Yeah, I've had this boot for 2 years. The shop where I bought it from is closing down. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. Because I've had this boot for nearly 2 years now, I've got to sort of sort it out myself, as it were. But the British boot for the British countryside, for the British foot, which is there, the Super Light 2, size 12, even though I need size 13, has begun to flap. Look at that. Do the flap, 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 flap. I paid a lot of money for that. You can get games consoles now, cheaper than what I bought these pair of boots for. Look at that. Pointless. So, World Book Day, what's your favourite book? Have you been in competition with other parents to get your child dressed the best for their costume at school today? Have you got a film or movie that you really want to watch but the other half won't want to watch it, but she has a favourite actor who's in it, so you do get to watch said film? Or do you have a piece of footwear or clothing or something like that which is blowing terrible? Do the usual thing and leave your comments below. I'm Adam Paul Morgan and ta-ra a bit.